how it will be for generations to come.
Mallory Agency at MalloryAgency.com. For all your insurance needs, it's the Mallory Agency.
It's time now for the Callaway Cavaliers Coaches Corner on WELR Eagle 102.3, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now live to Johnny's New York Style Pizza in LaGrange to give you the inside scoop on Callaway Cavaliers football.
Welcome, everyone, to Callaway Coaches Corner. I'm Brandon Brooks with head football coach Pete Wiggins of the Callaway Cavaliers. Great night last Friday night, Coach, as we took on the Spencer Green Wave. Big win for you, 38-7.
Really proud of our kids. I thought that we prepared really well going into the game. And, we always say that you play like you practice, but the preparation was good. It was kind of a different time frame. It was a different game than we're used to as far as the setup down at Memorial Stadium. When we got there, huge crowd from a concert, and there was another team playing. Hardaway and Carver were playing as we got to the stadium, and game time was at 8. But we had to wait until Hardaway cleared the locker room, so everything was a little different. And we talked about that to the kids every day at practice, and we talked about, hey, it's going to be different. There's going to be different time frames that we really can't control, and so I thought that the kids handled it well, but it did feel a little different, though. Sure. You always like the same routine and to do the same drills over and over, whether it be at practice or during the pregame routine. And so it kind of changed up our timing a little bit, and I thought our kids handled it well. And, again, Spencer's got a good football team. Coach Coffey does a great job, but I was really proud of our boys to go down in Columbus and come away with a big win like we had.
Well, Coach, like you said, it was at Memorial Stadium down in Columbus, downtown. The Civic Center being right next to it. Concert was going on. They were having the Georgia State softball playoffs right next to us. Tons of people. Game there before. We get there 7:15, 7:30, and, I mean, the place is packed. So, it was a big-time change for us. But the guys overall started out quick, fast. Everybody looked really good. Running backs did a tremendous job Friday night. Sure
did. And, again, 3 guys rotating in there, played well. Quay Hines, Tank Bigsby, DJ Atkins, and all had some big runs. But the offensive line, I don't feel like we played as well as we had the prior 2 weeks. But I know we didn't. But it's stuff that we have to work on. And, of course, during the meeting yesterday, we talked about it and worked hard on it today at practice. But I think that our defense might have played its best game. And we played really fast, and our defensive line played really well. I was really proud of LaShawn Terrell, Jamie Sellers, Doo-Doo Colton, and that's a nickname, but I got to say it. Anyway, it just brings a grin to your face. But Doo-Doo.
Between that and Porterhouse, boy, we good to go.
Solid kid. But Destin Patrick played a great game. He played his best game. I was really proud of him, and Coach Bruce really bragged on him during film. But our defensive line played solid. Our inside backers, Johnny Football, we call him, Johnny Leonard. But since we're talking nicknames here, I like it.
Yeah.
But R.J. Williams, Telly Fanning, Jabari played well, and then our outside backers had a big game. But really, again, I was proud of our defense. I thought we played fast. I thought we tackled well, and really set the tone for the game.
Well, a lot of great things happened, and we're going to talk more about that right after the break. I'm Brandon Brooks here for head football coach Pete Wiggins, Callaway Coach's Corner right here at Johnny's New York Style Pizza on the Parkway across from the mall. A lot of folks having a great time. Good food, of course, and talking Callaway football. We'll be right back right after these messages.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's a step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships. When a football team ends up with 12 men on the field, it means somebody forgot to double check. And when you end up paying more for your car insurance than you need, it could also mean somebody forgot to double check. That's why State Farm will do a free discount double check by going through your policies to make sure you're getting all the discounts you deserve. Because those discounts mean big league savings. It pays to double check. Call your State Farm agent, Matt Orr, on the square in downtown LaGrange.
LaGrange Banking is growing. We've opened a new location in Columbus, and we've adopted a new name that reflects our community roots with an eye on the future. Welcome to Calumet Bank, offering personal and business banking services with the friendliness of neighbors. We work on your schedule, offering daytime business hours and a complete set of mobile apps. Day or night, we've got you covered. Calumet Bank. Same rate services from people you already know. Life is better at Calumet. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center in LaGrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare, visit wellstar.org/WGMC.
Jim Thornton is running for re-election as mayor. He's proven he will do the hard work necessary to improve LaGrange.
I'm Jim Thornton, and I've worked to bring new jobs, new businesses, and new amenities to our town, and to make LaGrange a safe and vibrant city. I'm proud of our record. There's always more work to do to keep LaGrange moving forward. That's why I'm running for a second term.
Early voting has started and continues until November 3rd. Election day is Tuesday, November 7th. This is a critical election. Let's re-elect Jim Thornton as mayor of LaGrange.
Now back to the Coach's Corner live at Johnny's New York Style Pizza on Eagle 102.3, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to Callaway Coach's Corner here at Johnny's New York Style Pizza on the Parkway. I'm Brandon Brooks with head football coach Pete Wiggins of the Callaway Cavaliers. A big win last Friday night over the Spencer Green Wave, 38-7, Coach, and we've got a game coming up this Thursday night. I think it's our third Thursday night game of the year.
It is, and again, I don't really mind a Thursday night game. It allows you to go scout an opponent on Friday, but there's some goods and bads in it. But anyway, it'll be a 7 o'clock start time. It'll be senior night, and looking forward to it. And I know I told the kids, I met with the seniors before and after practice today, and I told Wes Brooks and others, I said, fellas, just know this is the last regular season of your life right here. And I've done that, throughout my coaching career as far as I really want it to sink in, the significance of every week, particularly for the seniors. And it's a big deal, and I think the kids have an understanding of that. And we got a special football team and a special group of kids, and I think that, we always take it one at a time, and that's what we'll continue to do. But real excited about the opportunities we have before us. And but I want the kids to enjoy each day at practice, and that may be hard to say sometimes because practice is tough. But
sure.
But you want them to enjoy the camaraderie of their teammates, and because when you get your 8-night game of a regular season, your senior year. Bottom line is, the time becomes limited, and you want to enjoy and really appreciate the people around you, and I know I do, and you look back on those years and they're hard to replace.
Well, it's hard to imagine as you're a freshman and you go into all these practices and you're doing all this, and these guys start in the weight room in January to get ready for a fall season, and boy, I tell you what, that senior year comes around before you know it.
It's here before you know it. And the older I get, I think the faster it goes. And it's crazy. I was we were meeting Sunday, and I'd left to go get some stuff over to Food Depot, and I run into an old Cavalier that he graduated about 2008, Torrin Martin, and it made my day. And he ended up wanting to come by and see everybody, and he wore jersey number 16. And it's crazy how you remember stuff, stats and numbers and that kind of thing. And then some other things are hard to remember from day to day. But I can remember the football stuff. But it was great to see Torrin, and again, the foundation that guys like that have built long ago for today's Cavaliers, and we just keep building that tradition stronger and stronger. And I'm really proud of our boys, and I'm proud of our kids. But just valuing each day, the camaraderie on our team and the family atmosphere is really important.
Well, a lot of great things happened Friday night as we talk about that Cavalier tradition. Ushering in another great element is your special teams. 35-yard field goal. Just some great things going on with special teams.
Really proud of Noah Stevens. He's I think that kick would have went 50, and he really got it all, and he's done a great job, and he's progressed each week. And I talk about I always mention, and I'm going to mention her again, Miss Cindy Stevens, Noah's mom. I tell you what, she is a baller. She's every week before and after the game, she always helps take care of the making sure the pregame meal is there. And I'm going to talk about I know we got to go to a break and talk about some pregame meal, folks. But again, thank you to Miss Cindy Stevens for everything she does.
Well, it was a great win for the Callaway Cavaliers as they defeat the Spencer Green Wave 38-7. We're going to take a quick break. We're here at Johnny's Pizza, eating some food and talking Callaway football. I'm Brandon Brooks for head football coach Pete Wiggins. We'll be right back.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's the step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics, well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com. Attention steak lovers, your chance to buy awesome steaks right here in LaGrange is at B's Meat Market of LaGrange. They'll be opening their doors Saturday, November 4th. A premier full-service butcher shop offering beef, pork, and chicken that will be cut fresh daily to your exact liking. B's Meat Market of LaGrange will offer everything from individual cuts of meats to bulk packages for large gatherings. Tell your friends and family and your neighbors that Saturday, November 4th is the big day. B's Meat Market of LaGrange. Here's Perry Prather, head pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy.
All right, we have the flu shots in. We're going to start giving the flu shots out as of September 1 until we're through with the flu season. We have now the high dose in for 65 and older, and we're able to give flu shots to anyone 13 and older. And keep in mind, Coleman, that if any large group of people that has, 20 or more shots, if they want to give us a call, we'll be glad to set up a time to do the flu shots on site.
Locally owned. That's Holmes Pharmacy, Commerce Avenue in LaGrange and in Hamilton.
Some combinations were just meant to go together. Chips and salsa, refrigerator and freezer, the internet and cat videos. At State Farm, there's another combination meant to go together, home and auto. As in combining your home and auto insurance with one agent, which leads to another combination, saving dollars and cents. Your State Farm agent is here to help life go right. Combine home and auto and see how much you can save.
Visit your LaGrange State Farm agent, Mabel Smith Sharp, online at letmabelquote.com. Now back to the Coach's Corner, live at Johnny's New York Style Pizza on Eagle 102.3, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to Callaway Coach's Corner. I'm Brandon Brooks here with Pete Wiggins, the head football coach of the Callaway Cavaliers at Johnny's Pizza. Just eating some good food and talking Callaway football. a lot of great things going on last several weeks, especially in the Callaway family. And, Coach, talk a little bit about, for instance, Friday night. It's a big deal going all the way to Columbus, late game. You got to feed kids. They're out of school for a long time before an 8 o'clock game. Talk a little bit about what it takes to make that happen and make it run smoothly.
Well, we pulled into Callaway after 12 o'clock on Friday, and, you're talking about a long day. And, again, each week we talk about folks that provide a pregame meal for us and just people reaching out from the community. And I just want to say thank you to Miss Broughton, Miss Antronice, and Miss Moss, Miss Demetrius Moss, Miss Lauren Brooks. They were behind our pregame meal on Friday, and again, I've said this several times, but you can always tell how good the food is by how quiet the kids are during the pregame meal, and there wasn't a word being spoken for a long time. They were tearing up we had smoked chicken, and it was really good. But again, and I mentioned Miss Cindy Stevens earlier. When we got back on the bus and to have the burgers and the drinks and all, again, I want to say thank you to Miss Cindy for always taking care of that, and it just makes it really special when you have a long night, and it's really cool to not have to worry about it, Right. And again, it's a big deal. So really thank you to those from the community reaching out to the kids and reaching out to our football team.
Well, like we spoke of earlier, this Thursday night, playing Thursday night against Jordan here in LaGrange at Callaway Stadium. Kickoff time is going to be 7 o'clock, but the caveat to that, and what I want people to remember with senior night, all of that is going to start about 6:15 or so. So those of you that part of the Callaway family, make sure to be there to be a part of our senior night. It's going to be very special, always is. But looking forward to that as we acknowledge the seniors in the band, the cheerleaders, as well as football players. So, again, just a very special night, and there's a number of those kids. You would think with Callaway being a little 800-plus school, there's a bunch of folks involved in athletics and band and cheerleading. So just want to encourage our Callaway family. All of that's going to start at 6:15. Game time kickoff is at 7, so just a point there. Coach, talk a little bit about your defense. They were just lights out.
Well, I know Coach Hubbard, during our meetings on Sunday, we always have a round table, and he was really proud of the kids. And I felt like our pad level was really good, and we ran to the ball, and that's a big deal defensively. I felt like we tackled well and, again, set the tone. We gave up a score in the first half, but it was after a turnover, and they had a short field. And anyway, I felt like our defense really played solid, and we were fast, and we felt like it was one of our better games this season. And again, Spencer's got a good team. Coach Coffey does a great job, and they beat some good football teams this year. They came in with 5 wins, and they had a big win over Carver. And but really, I was really again to go down in Columbus, and I was proud of our boys for our effort. I want to say before again, before we get off the air, I want to say congratulations to our one-act play, our drama team, and they won the region this weekend. Yep. And what a great deal that was. What a great thing for Callaway High School and all the young folks involved with that. That was a big deal, and there was a lot of happy kids this morning and just talking about that throughout the school. So big congratulations to those young folks.
Absolutely. Going to state, and I know they're really excited about that. I wanted to touch base with you on one thing before we go to break here. Something that I noticed, it was great Friday night. I got to go to the game and watch the game as a parent. Didn't have really any role, and it was really fun. But there was one thing about the Cavaliers is you had a lot of guys, and we call out the Jonathan Leonards and the LaShawn Terrells and the LTs and offensive linemen, defensive linemen. We call those guys out. But, Coach, you had a lot of guys like Telly Fanning making plays. Just a number, of course, Cartavius Bigsby, making plays. But talk about the depth of your football team.
Well, we try to develop that depth throughout the season, and you take our defensive side. Our Coach Bruce rotates a lot of guys throughout the game. Coach Hubbard rotates a lot of linebackers. Coach Martin, and there's a lot of situations throughout the season that we're able to get guys in that give them experience, and you never know when the light's going to click for them, and getting those opportunities time and time again. And but that's what we've done over the years, and we feel like it's helped build our depth and our team for down the road, and hopefully that'll continue. But I'm really proud of a lot of our young kids for giving us really valuable reps Friday night.
Well, it was a great game, big win over the Spencer Green Wave, 38-7. We're here at Johnny's Pizza, eating good food and talking Callaway football. We're going to take a quick break. I'm Brandon Brooks with head football coach Pete Wiggins of the Callaway Cavaliers. Hold tight. We'll be right back.
Deciding to sell or buy a home is a big step. To make sure it's a step in the right direction, choose the person best qualified to handle your real estate needs. Joel and Rob Upchurch have been breaking sales records every year since 1997. They truly are the real estate leaders in West Georgia. So take a step in the right direction. Contact Joel or Rob Upchurch at RE/MAX Results, because they are dedicated to results and converting transactions into relationships.
Tara, are you okay?
Yes, I can't believe you found me. I have car trouble, and there you are.
Yeah, that's State Farm's 24/7 access.
It's like we have this mental telepathy, you know?
Well, you did start filing your claim with your mobile device. You can access State Farm on your phone, online, even in person at one of the 18,000 neighborhood
State Farm offices. See? Mental telepathy.
State Farm is there for you anytime, anywhere. Get to a better state. State Farm.
Connect telepathically with Agent Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange.
LaGrange Banking is growing. We've opened a new location in Columbus, and we've adopted a new name that reflects our community roots with an eye on the future. Welcome to Calumet Bank, offering personal and business banking services with the friendliness of neighbors. We work on your schedule, offering daytime business hours and a complete set of mobile apps. Day or night, we've got you covered. Calumet Bank, same great services from people you already know. Life is better at Calumet. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center in LaGrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare, visit wellstar.org/WGMC.
Jim Thornton is running for re-election as mayor. He's proven he will do the hard work necessary to improve LaGrange.
I'm Jim Thornton, and I've worked to bring new jobs, new businesses, and new amenities to our town, and to make LaGrange a safe and vibrant city. I'm proud of our record. There's always more work to do to keep LaGrange moving forward. That's why I'm running for a second term.
Early voting has started and continues until November 3rd. Election day is Tuesday, November 7th. This is a critical election. Let's re-elect Jim Thornton as mayor of LaGrange.
Now back to the Coach's Corner live at Johnny's New York Style Pizza on Eagle 102.3, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to Callaway Coach's Corner. I'm Brandon Brooks with Pete Wiggins, head football coach of the Cavaliers. Big-time win last Friday night over the Spencer Green Wave, 38-7. Just want to give a shout-out to our partners in education, all those folks and businesses and organizations that make Friday nights under the lights very special for our Cavaliers. And, Coach, I know that everything that you do, boy, just super appreciative of those folks.
No doubt about it. And, again, we can never say thank you enough to all those behind the scenes that make things special for our football team and our school. And there's a lot of people out there that, they're humble, they're givers, and, and they just take care of communities, to take care of schools, and again, just very thank you to those folks making it happen. But I also want to say thank you again, and like you mentioned earlier, our administration, our faculty, our cheerleaders, our band, and just a lot of people just making the atmosphere on Friday night very special for us. But I also want to say a little call out, shout out to my daddy, Mike Wiggins. I know he's listening in, and Dad, if you can hear me, you're probably a pretty good distance away. But I had to say that. But anyway, our biggest fan, and but I'll give him a call a little bit later on. But, Thursday night, Jordan coming in. Jordan's got a good football team. They're better. They're much improved, and Coach Newman's done a great job. And we got to be ready to go. We got to be ready and play Callaway football. We want to play a physical brand of ball up front, and be able to run the ball, and defensively, let's play fast and maybe create a turnover or two. But again, it'll be a big night for us Thursday night at Callaway Stadium. So need everybody to come on out 7 o'clock, and looking forward to seeing you up in the stands and throughout the game.
Well, Coach, I got to mention, so Friday night, big win, had a ball. Of course, you gather the team together at the 50-yard line, and family and friends and, the Callaway family come on the field. And, boy, it's just a great time. And you can just sense and you can tell that closeness of your program, of the family, the team. And it was funny because, we were saying hey and hugging folks and saying hey to folks you hadn't seen in a while. And all of a sudden, Pete Wiggins hollers out, "All right, it's late. Let's go. We got to get on the road." And, I mean, it was just like everybody was having such a great time, but you just got to remember, look, we got to get to the house.
Well, we had a long ride back, and you want everybody to enjoy the win and enjoy the family and people they hadn't seen in a long time. But at some point, you got to get on the bus and go. And
right.
Besides, Trey Tucker would be giving me grief if I didn't have him back by a certain time. But anyway, looking forward to Thursday night. Need everybody to come support us at Callaway Stadium, and be a big game and big night for our seniors. I'm really proud of that group. Great group of kids, and they've been great leaders in our school and on the field for us.
Well, before we go, just a reminder, this Thursday night, 7 o'clock, senior night, for our Cavalier band and cheerleaders as well as football players. Really looking forward to that. It's going to be a special night. So that'll get kicked off about 6:15. Game time is at 7, so you make sure to set your calendar. I know some of you need to get off work a little early to be there, but just great to be a Cavalier as the Cavaliers defeat the Spencer Green Wave 38-7 and play in Jordan this Thursday night, 7 o'clock. For Brandon Brooks, Coach Pete Wiggins of the Callaway Cavaliers, thanks so much for having us along. From Coach's Corner here at Johnny's Pizza on the Parkway across the mall, we'll see you next week.